In share market, we have two types of studies, fundamental and technical studies. The technical studies are totally based on the chart. Today we will see one candlestick pattern which is called bearish engulfing pattern. You can see what is bearish engulfing pattern. There are two types of bar. You need to concentrate only when this pattern is formed in the chart. On the day 1 it will be a green candle, on the day 2 it will be a red candle. The red candle will open higher than the day 1, but it will close lower than the day 1. So if you see this pattern on any chart, it will be called bearish engulfing, and the result will be the lower or the bearish market. Now let's see some illustration. See, this chart is of sun farmer. You can see this pattern was formed on this day. One thing you must remember that candlestick patterns are formed only at top or at bottom level, not anywhere else. So this pattern was formed at the top level. You can see what is the close price of this day. The close price is given over here. You can see the close price was 589, and the next day it opened higher than 589, and next day it closed lower than yesterday's open. So it was engulfing bearish pattern. You can see the result when the share closed at this level. So this level was at around 582. So it falls. The share falls to this level, and even this level, and this level was 406. So there was fall of around 120 rupees in few days only. So this date was 13th of, this day was 20th of July, and this day it was 11th of August. So in a less than 1 month the share fall 120 rupees. Let's see another example. Bank of India. So Bank of India, the same engulfing bearish pattern was formed in this day. The second day chart, the second day open was higher than first day's close, and second day close was lower than first day open. So engulfing bearish pattern was formed, and you can see this is formed again on at top level. So this closing price on the day 5th of May, the closing price was 183, and this day the close price was 133, fall 50 rupees in just 1 month. It is around more than 25% fall in just 1 month. So this is the power of engulfing bearish pattern. Let's take another example. Reliance Capital. It is rising, but if you see on this day, the date is 8th of September, it has created the engulfing bearish pattern. But you need to watch, because engulfing bearish should be at top. So if it falls below this level, then it will be at top. So you can expect that it will go down.